Where am I?
Xion.
These are Udu's waves.
Xion?
What? Is it calling me? Where are you? Who's calling me?
Xion. A word to define an individual. Are you Xion?
That's right. I'm Xion. Who are you? Oh, that's right. I met up with Chaos, and then I started feeling sick. Chaos must have carried me here. I'll have to apologize later. Oh, it's you, Alan.
Chief, what happened? I've been calling you for a while.
Calling me? Did something happen?
That's what I want to know. Please tell me you're okay.
What? Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, the demonstration!
Don't tell me you forgot. You're the one who said you wanted to go. It's gonna start without you.
I'm so sorry. I'll be right there. Where are you now?
I'm down in the hotel lobby.
Okay, I'll be right there. I'm sorry, Alan. I'll make it up to you later.
Don't worry about it. Shall we go?
What's wrong? You're awfully quiet. Is something on your mind?
Oh, yeah. Something's been bothering me.
Huh? Sounds like something's up.
You know Dmitry Yuriev, right?
The former parliament member? He's Junior's father, right? What about him?
Well, the Contact Subcommittee is no longer in charge of the Zohar project. It's been transferred to the military, and is now headed by Dmitry Yuriev. The development of the next-generation key unit in this mock battle is also under his command.
The military took over from the subcommittee? That sounds pretty fishy.
Yes, I've heard a lot of ominous things about this next-gen unit. I've also heard the Cosmos project was cancelled due to pressure from the government. I have a feeling something bad is going on up there.
Yuriev was a very charismatic member of the Federation Parliament, right?
I heard he also had the ears of the military.
So that's where the pressure came from. Still, what I did had some weight on what happened with Cosmos. Don't you think you're jumping to conclusions?
I'd like to think that, but...
You sound worried.
You'll understand when you see it, Chief. This is the core of the Zohar Project, humanity's final defense against the Gnosis.
That's some security. I'll need to thank the director.
It's a major project for the military-industrial complex. It's on a whole new scale now. Oh, someone's calling me.
Chief, where are you? If you don't hurry up, you'll miss Cosmos' performance.
Oh, don't worry. We're already inside the facility.
Then Chief Uzuki is with you?
Yeah, she's right beside...
Man, you go shoving work onto me, and now you're standing there grinning.
I'm not grinning.
I'm kidding. Don't take it so seriously. Anyway, just leave things over here to me. You two enjoy the show. Now don't try to pull anything just because you're alone with her.
Shut up! What are you talking about? Now you're laughing too!
Sorry, it's just none of you have changed at all.
Now you're making fun of me too!
I'm not. Come on, let's go, Chief Ridgely.
The public demonstration is about to begin. All related sections, please transfer security level to A. The public demonstration is about to begin. All related sections, please transfer security level to A. To begin. All related sections, please transfer security level to A. The public demonstration is about to begin. All related sections, please transfer security level to A.
That's the exercise area? It's larger than I expected. It's almost like an army bombing range.
Yes. They're promoting it as an activation test along with a mock battle. It's very close to real combat, but Togashi thinks it's a demonstration by the Salvatore faction. If funding gets approved, the military intends to start mass production of the new unit immediately.
We will now begin the startup test and mock battle performance of the new model anti-Gnosis humanoid fighting system. Now for this test, we will be using a mock battle form, limiting output to 36% of normal.
That's Cosmos?
Are you surprised? She looks just like Cosmos. Development code TPXX, also known as Telos, the ultimate finished unit. A startling advancement in science, as they say.
Telos. So, this is the source of your worries?
Yeah. Well, that's half of it. She's one half of the new anti-Gnosis weapon system that was brought in to replace Cosmos as the core of the Zohar project.
Have? Wait a minute. I don't understand. You mean there's another one?
Yes. This one's fine. The problem lies with the other one. Well, soon you'll understand, but don't be surprised if it shocks you when you see it.
And there's so many of them. But why are they here?
The military requisitioned them from Vector for this demonstration. Although, Chief, I believe that you would know more about that than me.
Gnosis. Gnosis seized by Vector. Amazing! Her speed is incredible!
According to the specs, both her reaction time and Hilbert's strength are 3 times Cosmos' combat frame. She's the Galaxy Federation's trump card.
Who designed her?
No one knows. Not even the staff were informed of where she actually comes from. If we could take apart the OS, we might be able to guess based on how the code's written. But the environment's proprietary, and we can't get anywhere close to it. Oh, that over there is Roth Mantell, the man in charge of the T-weapon development.
Did you find anything?
I'm sorry, sir. Nothing besides the resume that's been provided. We've investigated his supporters as well, but it's completely clean.
What about him?
I've never seen him before, and I know the faces of...
I can feel the waves from him.
There. You mean the immigrant fleet? You can tell.
Who do you think I am?
My apologies. All members of the immigrant fleet have at least some affinity to the waves from Zohar. It's no surprise you can feel that. What will you do then?
We stick to the plan. If he is one of them, we'll merely use that to our advantage. And if he has no use to us, I'll dispose of him myself. Perhaps during the Mictum invasion that will begin soon.
Next, we'll begin the mock battle between the anti-Gnosis humanoid weapon system and the new model human-piloted weapon.
Initiating test phase 2. All systems functioning nominally.
Cosmos!
Deploying battlefield. Opening hatch.
That is... Omega. But how?
I told you you'd understand when you saw it. They're calling it Omega, Res Novae. And none of us, at Vector, knows exactly where they got the designs for it.
Stay calm, just stay calm. It just looks tough. There's nothing to it. All right, Cosmos, full power. Show no mercy and send it home packing.
Acknowledged. I will respond with assault mode, referencing past combat data. Estimating 40 seconds to enemy contact. Maximum output.
The pilot's condition looks good.
Yes, nerve impulse values are nominal. Everything looks fine.
Can you hear me? You may hear some noises and see some light, but there's nothing to worry about. Just concentrate on the web patterns in front of you. You'll feel much better.
Dr. Mizrahi, does he understand us?
I don't know. But I think it's more effective to say something than nothing at all.
Is that like the prenatal education that was popular during the Lost Jerusalem era? Even if he can't understand the meaning, the nuance and the intent of the speaker might get across.
It's just to ease the mind. Our minds.
Maybe her attacks are starting to take effect.
What's wrong?
I don't know. The brainwave values are unstable. Pilot's mental state is abnormal.
Cut the link to the emulator. Hurry! If it keeps up, we'll lose control. How's the pilot?
His brainwaves have stabilized.
Recover Omega and force eject the cockpit. Get him out of there now.
It's a pleasure to see you, Chief Ridgely. It's a shame about Cosmos.
Please, don't worry yourself.
Who's your companion?
Oh, she's one of Cosmos's designers. Shion...
Ah, you must be Shion Uzuki. It's an honor to meet you. What is it? Is there something on my face?
What? Special Advisor Roth Mantell, please report to the Telos maintenance room.
Oh, excuse me.
You seem quite busy.
We're still in the middle of development, so there's much I have to see to. I hope we can speak more leisurely at some later time. Good day.
What's with his attitude? Anyway, let's go.
Yes.
The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All personnel involved should head to the basement hangar. The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval.
Shion?
Oh, Yuli. It's good to see you again.
I don't think we've seen each other since the Gnosis terrorism. You look well.
I didn't realize you were here too.
Yes, the subcommittee is involved in the project as well. Of course, all I'm actually doing is measuring values and, babysitting. I heard from your brother what happened. You've had a tough time.
You've seen Jin?
Yes, he's been doing jobs for me frequently. You haven't seen him lately? I heard the Durandal is in port. Jin should be with them.
Oh, it's just... Since that incident, we've been having a hard time talking with each other.
I get it. I'm sure he's worried about you. You should at least say hello.
I'll try.
What is it, Abel? Is this what you want? Here you go.
A child?
His name is Abel. My primary job is to facilitate smooth communication with him.
I understand. But why? With a child so young?
Because this young man is an invaluable member of the Zohar Project.
He's involved with the Zohar Project? This is Nephilim. How does he know what she looks like?
All phases of the performance program are now over. Supervisors for each weapon are requested in the conference room.
Well, it looks like Telos' data feedback is done. Now I have to go entertain government officials. Honestly, I can't believe I'm spending time on something like that. Oh, Shion, why don't you go see your friends?
What? But that's...
The areas past Section 7 are Security Level B, but you shouldn't have any problem. After all, you were a major contributor to the Cosmos project. I'll contact security.
Thank you.
Use the transporter from the terminal up ahead. You should be able to get to Vector's research wing from there.
The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All personnel involved... The exercise area will be temporarily... closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All personnel involved should head to the basement hangar. The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All personnel involved should head to the basement hangar. The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All personnel involved should head to the basement hangar. The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All personnel involved should head to the basement hangar.
Wait. This is a VX-7000.
It's because of the Gnosis terrorism. Since we don't know when or where they'll attack, The top brass is leaving nothing to chance.
I see. Vector's participating too, so I guess it's only natural.
Does it bring back memories?
Well, yeah.
All phases of the performance program are now over. Supervisors for each weapon are requested in the conference room. All phases of the performance program are now over. Supervisors for each weapon are requested in the conference room. All phases of the performance program are now over. Supervisors for each weapon are requested in the conference room. All phases of the performance program are now over. Supervisors for each weapon are requested in the conference room. All phases of the performance program are now over. Supervisors for each weapon are requested in the conference room.
Chief!
Welcome back, Chief.
I'm glad everyone is looking well. Too bad about what happened down there.
Well, considering what she was fighting, I think she did a pretty good job.
Yes, you're right. By the way, could you stop calling me Chief? I don't work here anymore.
No matter where you go or what you become, you're still our dear Chief. Right, Chief Ridgely?
Huh? Oh, well, yeah.
Thanks, guys. Where's Cosmos?
She got beat up pretty badly, so she's undergoing maintenance.
Cosmos, you're still doing your best. But what am I doing? What would you think of me if you saw me now?
Chief.
Hmm?
I guess you're concerned about Cosmos.
Oh, it's not that. After seeing Cosmos and everyone, I just feel like you've all left me behind. That's all.
Chief.
I'm sorry, I think I'll be going. Thanks for everything today.
Chief, tomorrow.
Hmm?
Tomorrow, would you like to go out for a bite in the city? I found this great restaurant the other day and...
Sure, sounds good.
Yeah, I figured you'd be busy, and well, maybe next time.
I said sure.
Huh? What?
Yeah, when would be a good time? I'm free all day.
Okay. Let's meet in the hotel lobby at 7 p.m. I'll come get you.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
Thank you. See you then. Good night.
Good night.
Excuse me. Is this the Cosmos maintenance room? It's smaller scale than I expected. Special Advisor Roth Mantell? Why are you here? Did you come to gloat to the losers?
Calm down, Tagashi. I apologize. What can we do for you?
Oh, that's quite all right. What he said isn't exactly wrong.
Excuse me?
I mean, I came here to finish off the losers. I need you to gather your things together at once.
Wait a minute! What about Cosmos' repairs?
There's no need. Cosmos will never awaken again.
What are you talking?
This will explain it.
What? Decision to dispose of Cosmos? What the hell is this?
It's exactly what it says. The subcommittee voted on the decision a short while ago. There is no need for us to waste our resources, so we're pouring it all into Telos' development. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid she's going to be scrapped.
I can't believe it! How could they scrap Cosmos?
All phases of the performance program are now open. Supervisors for each weapon are requested in the conference room. All phases of the performance program are now...
So, this is the footage from the T-weapon demonstration? You've got Guts recording secret government information right out in the open. I bet you could earn a pretty penny if you became a GNN reporter.
Stop joking and take a look at it. Do you think you can extract any data from this footage?
Not right away. I'll need some time.
Please try. This T-weapon and an unknown developer are the core of the government's project. I'm sure we can find all sorts of things once we start poking around.
So you think Vector is involved in this as well? But they canceled Cosmos' development, right? Aren't they being a little roundabout?
True, but the way Telos looks, I can't believe Vector isn't involved. Something we know nothing about is happening quickly.
All right, leave it to us. Also, there was something interesting in the data from the other day.
Is it information about my father?
No, we haven't found that yet. But we did find a keyword. Kanan.
Kanan? You mean that Kanan?
No, not the Realian. We think it's the name of some program or system used for observation or investigation.
Kanan.
We don't have the details on its objective, but one thing is clear. Vector has been using this Kanan for over 100 years to search something.
Can you find out some more about it?
We can, but it'll cost extra.
What? You're going to charge for it?
Just kidding. It may have something to do with that Realian, so it's on the house.
Nephilim, what is it?
Trying to protect someone does not always lead to happiness.
What?
Grimoire only wanted to find me. But that made a great many people suffer. With him gone, the Gnosis phenomenon should have stopped expanding. But it didn't. Xion, the Gnosis phenomenon happening now, is not caused by Lemegeton. A certain being is leading this universe to destruction.
Destroy the universe? Who would do that?
A sad individual who continues to exist for his own atonement. He hopes for happiness of the one important to him, but that will bring suffering to many.
Atonement? Important to him?
Yes, for that person who is important to him. He feels it is acceptable to throw away this world. Xion, the only one who knows where we are headed, is Cosmos. The only one who can open Cosmos's heart is you. So please.
Wait. Nephilim.
I know.
The truth is without knowing, it would be so much easier.
Learning the truth doesn't always lead to happiness. They might even be better off if they live without it. But sometimes, the truth seeks you out. I think the fact that Xion is here is telling us that. She must learn the truth.
Maybe so, but it's only a matter of time before Xion's heart and body are.
What if that's inevitable? My existence and yours, to a certain point. If our reason for existing is that we are meant to exist,
I don't think there's only a single future. A single human thought can change the world. You're the one who taught people that.
what I can do is limited. I still don't even know how I should use this power. Why am I allowed to exist?
Chaos.
I want to believe in the existence of order born from discord. That's why I'm with them.
Nothing suspicious in the data concerning this man called Roth Mantell. I checked Vector as well to be sure, but there was no information on him at all.
I'm sure Dimitri's done that as well. But why has he placed him at the core of the project now?
Perhaps that's just how attractive the T-weapon system is. It's also possible he wanted to eliminate Vector's influence.
Yes, but I bet there's more to it than just that.
I also have information regarding the Elsa. In order to break through that hypersphere, we will need output on the level of the phase transfer cannon equipped on Omega.
That's not going to happen.
Through that hypersphere is impossible with current Federation technology.
You mean we'll have to give up on rescuing the Elsa?
No. I just said it can't be done with Federation technology. According to my database, there is another weapon capable of breaking through it.
Another weapon?
Cosmos' tertiary weapon system. She is capable of the same output as an ES, so she may be able to break through.
Cosmos is already slated for disposal, so it's just as unlikely as your first suggestion. Is your situational analysis capability to—
All due respect, you are the one who is unable to analyze the situation, Dr. Mizrahi. That freighter infiltrated a region of space under martial law for an illegal expedition. Officially, it doesn't even exist. If you want to rescue something that doesn't exist, you'll have to take a certain amount of risk.
You mean?
Yes.
You certainly don't think small, do you?
I was designed specifically for such objectives.
What did you say?
I said to abandon it. Did you not hear my words?
Pardon my words, but Omega was originally ours. How can we abandon it? Your Eminence, tell me why. I did not understand our retreat at Rennes-le-Château. And now this. Please, tell me your thoughts, Your Eminence.
Omega has returned to its rightful master, and I have already taken measures to deal with the Zohar project. There is no need for you to interject, Chief Inquisitor.
Its rightful master? Are you saying that it did not belong to us? That's the first I've heard of it. In fact, 15 years ago on Miltia, I...
Know your place, Smargulus. Do you intend to let your desire overcome you and destroy your faith like Sergius?
No, of course not, Your Eminence. My apologies.
You sound tired, Margulus. Rest for a while. You are dismissed.
Yes, Your Eminence.
Margulus, everything is God's will. There is no need for concern. Do not question. Do as I say, and all will be well. All preparations are complete.
Good. This spiral cobweb will capture her heart.
And when it does, she will willingly wrap its threads around herself in order to find the truth.
Why do humans insist on searching?
The human mind holds limitless potential. If they continue to seek and search, they shall eventually become gods. That's probably what they believe.
What we can do is limited. For precisely that reason, we need a world that is fitting for us. And we are the only ones who can accomplish that. Dreams, future, possibilities. She was born to put an end to these fleeting illusions. Everything follows the destined flow.
How am I supposed to explain this to the Chief? There's no way I can tell her that Cosmos has been slated for disposal.
It's dangerous to get lost in thought while walking.
What? Oh, committee member Mizrahi. Can I do something for you?
Could I speak to you for a moment, Chief Ridgely?
Sure. What is it?
I want you to get in touch with Xion soon. Do you know her personal contact information?
Sure, that's no problem. But what's going on?
They've decided to dispose of Cosmos, correct? I need to speak to her about that. I'd like you to come along as well, of course.
Oh, that's right. Of course you'd know about that. Actually, I was just trying to figure out how I'm gonna tell her about Cosmos.
Relax. I won't let them dispose of Cosmos. That's what we're going to talk about.
Huh?
watched that footage. It's certainly astonishing.
So, did you find out anything?
We did some research on Telos, but we found no relevant information in any database. Everything from its official project proposal to the budget is a complete...
What about his supporters? Did he erase everything about him in order to preserve secrecy?
No records ever existed in the first place.
How is that possible? It's being used by the military.
Beats me, but that's the truth. But you know, if he's clean on the surface, he's probably dirty as hell deep down. Hey, is it possible to transfer Cosmos directly through the UMN?
No. All advanced AI devices, including Cosmos, need a UMN tube for transport. Basically, they have to go through the hyperspace or it will damage their functions. In other words, some sort of ship is necessary when moving one. Why do you ask?
Well, about a week ago, a Dominic transport ship affiliated with the Hyams Company docked at 5th Jerusalem's 47th port. When I checked its cargo records, I found something interesting. At the time of docking, the port's mass detectors recorded a total mass of 3,751 tons. But at the time it left port, it was 3,750.79. The Dominic has a regular crew of 3. This weight difference wasn't caused by people. In other words, these records show that something must have been taken off the ship. Normally, any cargo unloaded into the container terminal, even if it's a government secret, has some sort of record registered. But this time...
There was no record.
Right. What's the mass of the bare minimum equipment required to maintain Cosmos?
Depends on the type of frame she's using, but probably around 200 kilograms.
That may be the missing piece, assuming it wasn't constructed on 5th Jerusalem.
Then Ormus is involved in Telos' development? But why would they do that?
Who knows, but it's disturbingly obvious. They may be deliberately drawing attention to it to cover up something else.
What's up? Hey, you guys already started! You could have invited me, you know.
You haven't missed a thing. By the way, have you already taken care of what I asked for?
You betcha.
Xion, we've pretty much finished researching your father. There are some things in life one is better off not knowing. Do you still want to know?
Yes, I have to know the truth.
This record is in regards to the UTIC organization 15 years ago.
The Federal Advanced Technology Special Inspection Bureau. That's the name of the government office that was observing UTIC at the time.
Yes, and the person who was appointed to Milsha as the Federation government's inspector was... I
was right, wasn't I?
Yes, it's just like you said.
Dad was the UTIC organization inspector. He must have had some kind of contact with Professor Mizrahi.
Xion.
But that doesn't mean he conspired with Professor Mizrahi and summoned the Gnosis. This sort of thing happens all the time, you know? An incompetent government bureaucrat fails to stop a crisis and it turns into a catastrophe.
What?
What kind of example is that?
I mean...
It's okay, don't worry about it. I suspected it all along. Even if he was just an incompetent bureaucrat, like you said, he's still guilty of standing by and letting something like that happen. I finally know why Jin doesn't like the idea of me getting involved as well. I feel better now that I don't have to wonder anymore.
Xion.
That's right. I suspected it all along. That's why I...
Oh, it's from Alan.
I'll take it over here.
Xion!
Xion!
Hello. Huh? Chief, what's wrong?
Xion!
Chief, are you all right? Chief!
Alan.
Are you all right, Chief? You scared me. You collapsed right as the connection went through.
You came to check on me?
Well, I was the closest.
I see.
Of course, even if we were a million light years apart, I'd still be here in a flash. Want something to drink? I had an MC here a few minutes ago, but he said it was probably overexertion. Have you been pushing yourself lately?
Yeah, I'm sorry for worrying you.
Wait, you need to stay in bed.
I'm fine now. A lot happened today. I'm sure that's the reason.
Chief,
From Yuli?
Yes, she says she wants to talk to you, so she'd like to meet with you on the Durandal tomorrow. But if you're not feeling well, I'll ask her to postpone it.
You worry too much. I'm fine now. Oh, but tomorrow we were...
Ah, it's okay. Talking with member Mizrahi is much more important. Don't worry about canceling our plans. We don't have time to be going out to eat dinner.
Alan, let's go out for a bit.
What? Sure, if you like. That's fine with me.
It feels good out here. I love the night air.
Yes, this area is under environmental protection, so there's a lot of trees and plants.
I'm sorry about our dinner plans for tomorrow. I didn't mean to substitute it like this.
Please don't worry about it. The location wasn't important to me. Anyway, this kind of atmosphere is much more valuable.
Atmosphere?
Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Ow, hot, hot!
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. We almost wasted a magnificent dinner.
Magnificent? It's just prosciutto.
Come on, a single thought can change the world. Even fast food can become an elegant dinner. Oh!
Huh?
I just had déjà vu. Kevin used to like eating outside too.
Did you eat together with him a lot?
Yeah. I was new, so he always treated me.
Oh, okay.
How long do you intend to hide there?
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised I can't sneak up on you.
What do you want?
I'll cut to the chase. Who are you?
I believe I gave you my personal data some time ago.
I'm not interested in that painted-over information. I want to know what you were originally made for.
What are you talking about?
Oh, are you going to pretend you don't know? Program Canaan, a surveillance program listed in the records of top-secret vector data. It's programmed into your mind.
Program Canaan? You're bluffing. That keyword doesn't exist in my database.
Are you going to play dumb? What is it you're trying to hide so badly?
Wait. Hold on. I really don't know. There really is a program with that name?
So, they kept its functionality secret even from yourself. All right, I'll believe you.
What's this?
It's partial data on Program Canaan we obtained from Vector. If you want to confirm its validity, you'll have to do it yourself. Oh, and one warning. Even if you weren't aware of the program's existence, it still affects your behavior. If you interfere with us, even if it isn't by your own will, we won't hesitate to eliminate you. Keep that in mind.
Looks like it's about time. I'd better hurry to the spaceport. looks like you're all doing good too.
Xion.
Jin? That's right, I completely forgot you were with them.
Is that any way to greet the brother you haven't seen in a while? Everyone else is already here. You know, you really should be a little more punctual.
Yes, everyone's here now, right? Let's get started.
You haven't changed a bit, Xion. Yuli and the others are waiting. This way!
Xion, have you heard about Cosmos?
Cosmos? No. What's going on?
Committee member Mizrahi. I'll tell her. Chief, they've decided to scrap Cosmos.
Scrap? You can't be serious.
I'm afraid it's true. They made the decision yesterday.
Cosmos.
I understand how you feel, but there's no time to get depressed. I want you to listen carefully to what I'm about to say, and then make a decision. First, take a look at this.
What is it? It's a hypersphere that appeared during a battle with Ormus. He also was swallowed by it.
Right, and now this hypersphere is beginning to shrink. It'll likely continue to shrink to Planck scale size, and then disappear.
What will happen to the Elsa?
At this rate, it will be taken into phase space along with the hypersphere. If that happens, it'll be impossible for us to rescue them. If we don't break through this hypersphere, we can't rescue the Elsa.
But weapons on the Durandal or ESs don't even make a dent.
The surface of that hypersphere is connected to imaginary space. Ordinary attacks are useless against it. Its only weak spot is a part called the Klein point. If we can pierce that point with a high-output weapon and reverse the space, then perhaps...
You've got to be kidding me! How the hell can we do that?
Oh, Cosmos! Cosmos' phase transfer unit!
Exactly. Cosmos' tertiary weapon system may be able to break through that hypersphere.
But Cosmos has been slated for scrap. How are we supposed to do this? Besides, there's no way we'll get permission to use the tertiary weapons system.
Yes, that's why I've gathered you all here. Cosmos is currently awaiting disposal inside the Zohar Project facility.
You're planning to steal Cosmos?
There's no other way to rescue the Elsa. I'll guide you during the infiltration. But it'll still be dangerous. It'll be up to you to decide.
All right, I'll do it. I can't just abandon the Elsa's crew. Or Cosmos.
Xion!
Yeah, I guess if we do him a big favor now, we'll be able to make use of it later.
Then it's settled. We don't know how long the hypersphere's shrinking will last. We need to begin immediately. We move tonight.
Right. Let's get ready and...
Chief, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
Xion? Chief! Xion!
Jin.
You look tired. I'll take over now. Please, get some rest.
No, I'm fine. I'm more interested in hearing the results of her examination.
Even the medical staff here doesn't know what caused her collapse. They say it's probably exhaustion or something.
She collapsed once at the hotel, too. She seems to have been busy lately, so maybe that's it.
I see.
How are you feeling?
I'm sorry for worrying you.
Are you still working with Scientia?
Oh, you're new.
Alan said you've been busy. I figured that might be it. Ever since you were little, you'd rush forward without stopping once you've set your mind on it, and never heeded my advice.
You're quite correct.
Well, it's all right, as long as you're healthy.
Herbal remedy? You could have just handed it to me, you know.
Are you feeling all right?
Yes, I just needed some rest. I feel great now.
I envy you.
Hmm?
I think anyone would. You've been true to your beliefs after you resigned from Vector, after the Gnosis terrorism.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not even really sure myself.
And here I am, still doing the same thing I always have done. Not asking or thinking whether what I am doing is right or wrong.
Are you regretting your participation in the development of Omega?
Maybe. It's a weapon with absolute power, and no clear objective. And yet, I'm participating in its development, so I can prove myself to society. To clear the shame from the name Mizrahi.
Do you think Cosmos' very existence is dangerous too?
Xion, Cosmos isn't a weapon. It's probably strange for a scientist to say this. But I have a feeling that Cosmos possesses something very important.
Something important?
Unlike the human-based Realians, Cosmos is composed entirely of machines. How much real difference do you think there is between the bundles of protein that make us and the machines that compose her? We're both a wave that make up this universe. The only difference is the number of ripples. I think if we have hearts and minds, then it's evident that she would have them as well.
Do you think Cosmos possesses a heart?
Isn't that what you wish?
Maybe, but maybe not.
I don't know what your thoughts and intentions were when you built her. But no matter what happens, I want you to believe in Cosmos. And more than anything else, you must believe the person who built her, yourself. That's your duty as her creator.
Yuli.
Did Uli head back to the facility?
Yes. She said she's going to get things ready for our infiltration.
Okay, we should get started too! There's not much time. Stock up on anything you'll need.
Let's meet in the lobby of Xion's hotel. We won't look suspicious meeting in town, and it's close to the facility.
Is that okay with you, Xion?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay, let's get moving! Everyone ready?
Listen, we're going up against an important facility of the Galaxy Federation military. They'll attack intruders without stopping to ask questions, so stay on your toes.
You're the one we're most worried about.
Hey! I know that facility better than anyone else here.
I know. I'm counting on you.
Chief.
Sorry to interrupt your tender moment, but we don't have much time. Let's get going.
Xion, over here! Come on, hurry!
Hey, not so loud. Do you want them to find us? So, is everything ready?
Yep, all set. I tweaked the security, so you've got a free pass inside.
I hope you didn't make any mistakes this time.
Oh, come on, you can trust me. You're the one who told me not to do anything dangerous and then asked me to help you.
There wasn't anyone else I could ask.
What about Dogtooth? You could have asked Gientia.
They're busy with something else. Besides, this is our own problem. I can't ask them to help with this.
Aha! I knew it! You're only using me because there's no one else. Hey, stop laughing!
So, how do we get in?
The main gate is sealed, isn't it?
Don't worry. We can get in by using the monocarrier below. We'll also use the transporters within the facility. As for the route, first we'll head from deck number 2 to the exercise area. Past that is a transporter on deck number 5. That'll take us to the research wing where Cosmos is.
Right. Just leave the rest to me. I've got something up my sleeve just in case we get caught. And I'll even help fight against any guards we may happen to run into.
Your job is to make sure we don't get caught. Please, don't screw this up, Miyuki.
Hey, I said stop laughing.
Seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae, please contact security immediately. If you have seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae, please contact security immediately. If you have seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae, please contact security immediately. Res Novae, please contact security immediately. If you have seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae, please contact security immediately. If you have seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae, please contact security immediately. If you have seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae, please contact security immediately. If you have seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae, please contact security immediately.
Take care of the rest! There! Be ready for this!
If you have seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae, please contact security immediately.
Here I go! Yeah! There! Come on! Ether drive! There! Come on!
Please contact security immediately. If you have seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae, Res Novae, please contact security immediately. If you have seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae, please contact security immediately. If you have seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae, please contact security immediately.
Good work, guys! All that's left is to take this elevator to the research wing. We can relax now.
Well, that was pretty easy.
I told you I had everything all set. I'm pretty good, huh?
Yes, yes, we see how useful you are. Now let's go.
Here we go. Huh? That's weird.
What's wrong? There's not much time. Hurry up.
Well... The elevator isn't responding.
Miyuki, you screwed up again, didn't you?
What? No, wait, it's okay. I thought this might happen, so I prepared another route. So it's not a problem.
Are you sure about this?
Oh, Shion, everything's fine. Come on, let's go.
If you have seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae, please contact security immediately.
job!
Warning. Purging restraint power unit. Warning. Purging restraint power unit.
Of Omega Res Novae, please contact security immediately. Gnosis experiment subject has escaped and is now in Area 18. All personnel in that area should evacuate. Subject has escaped and is now in Area 18.
Run!
Gnosis experiment subject has escaped and is now in Area 18. All personnel in that area should evacuate immediately. Gnosis experiment subject has escaped and is now in Area 18. All Gnosis experiment subject has escaped and is now in Area 18. All personnel in that area should evacuate immediately.
Don't underestimate me!
experiment subject has escaped and is now in Area 18. All personnel in that area should evacuate immediately. Gnosis experiment subject. Experiment subject has escaped and is now in Area 18. All personnel in that area should evacuate. Gnosis experiment subject has escaped.
What's going on, Miyuki? The elevator went past our floor.
What? I wonder why.
You messed up again, didn't you?
No, I couldn't have. I checked it. Really, I did.
This isn't her fault. We are being led.
What do you mean?
Where does this elevator go?
Oh, it's, if we keep going down this way, we should end up at a large underground hangar.
So something's down there then, huh? Hey, look at that!
That's Omega.
That thing's enormous! What the hell is my idiot father planning to do with that thing?
Chief!
I'm fine. I just felt a little dizzy, that's all.
Maybe you haven't completely recovered yet.
I'm fine. It's nothing, really.
Chief?
It's okay. I'm just a little lightheaded.
Huh?
That boy. That's Abel. You're Abel, right?
Sad being. This way.
Hey, wait! Who's that kid? You know him?
No, but Yuli said he's an invaluable member of the Zohar Project.
Oh, I forgot to tell you earlier, but he's the pilot of Omega. He lives in this facility. You see him around CR a lot.
That boy is Omega's pilot? But why is he here by himself?
Maybe it's a trap.
Who would do that? And more importantly, why? And who does he mean by sad being?
Maybe he's trying to lead us to Cosmos.
So, you want to follow him?
I don't understand any of what you just said. What's going on?
Yeah, there's no point in staying here.
Hey! Wait, Shion!
What are you doing, Alan? Are you all right?
Oh, that hurt. Hey, what is with the ground here? Oh, Chief, look!
Cosmos! Cosmos, how could they do this to you?
Man, I can't believe they'd trash a top security unit in a place like this. Sorry.
Chief, it's okay. It seems like there aren't any damages. We can reboot her right away.
I don't understand. What's this task? Miyuki, can you tell what this is?
Beats me. But I think it looks like some kind of feedback from something. I won't be able to tell without an analysis, and we don't have that kind of equipment here for that.
Alright, then it'll just have to wait till later. Let's reboot her and get out of here. Miyuki, I'll run a stalking program against that task, so make a record of it. Ask Doctus to analyze it later.
I'm on it!
Chief, I'm gonna start her up.
Please do. Good morning, Cosmos. How are you?
And good morning to you, Shion. My drive coefficient is down by 0.3, but everything else is running normal. There are no problems.
Good. I'm sorry, Cosmos.
Is there something wrong, Shion?
No. It's nothing. I'm just happy. That's all.
All right then. We shouldn't stay here long. Let's hurry up and get out.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Cosmos, can you enter battle mode?
Yes, anytime.
Miyuki, move to backup and support Cosmos during combat.
Why? Why do I have to be backup? I barely got to fight.
Your job isn't to fight, so stop whining.
Yes, ma'am.
All systems functioning normally.
I think we can use this.
One sec! Yeah, it's connected to the exercise area.
Shion, are you all right? You don't look well.
What? It's nothing.
Shion!
Huh?
Shion.
Is that you calling me again?
What do you seek?
I don't seek anything.
I want to know. To know you. To know your world.
You want to know me? I want to know you as well. Tell me, who are you?
I am the will of the universe. You identify me as Udu.
You're Udu?
What do you desire from the world?
Chief!
Xion! Thank goodness.
Chief?
What? Why am I... What happened?
Are you really okay?
Yeah, sorry. I'm okay now.
Eliminated.
Jeez, what the hell's the military thinking, keeping things like that around?
Yes, it's definitely not an admirable hobby.
Anyway, it looks like everyone's okay.
Well, we were able to recover Cosmos.
Then there's no reason for us to stay here. Let's return to the Durandal and hurry to the...
Yes.
Yeah.
So, what are you going to do with them? Are we just going to let them go?
That's a foolish question. As we've observed, the compass swings sharply when Xion comes into contact with the 13th key. Even without our intervention.
I guess everything follows the destined flow, huh? Don't tell me you knew this was going to happen from the beginning. Ooh, scary, scary.
Save the game?
The differential boundary strength of the surface is 910E.
Damn, you're kidding! Touch that and say goodbye, huh?
Gnosis? Why are they here?
Xion, there's no time. Head straight for the coordinates.
I got it. Are you ready, Cosmos?
Initialization complete. Safety released.
We're in range. Do it anytime, Cosmos.
Acknowledged.
What the hell? What's going on?
Oh no! Even Cosmos can't disturb it!
Chief, maybe this is beyond us.
Just believe in Cosmos. It's all right. I know that she'll be able to do it.
Setting weapon deployment to maximum output.
All right!
Oh yeah! We're going in!
ES craft had penetrated the hypersphere. The surface fissure is closed. Gnosis swarm and the surrounding space has disappeared. All ES craft lost from radar. All communications are cut off.
All right! They've made it through!
It's too early to celebrate. The Gnosis probably vanished in order to pursue them. The real challenge starts now.
I'm sure they'll manage. We just have to believe in them.
You sure are infatuated with her. Is it regret from the time when you still wore a mantle of flesh? Or is it because of ambition you still hold? So now you're going to use the daughter in place of the imperfect mother? The maiden who invites the spreading Gnosis? You're one heartless bastard. And it's not like you don't know what this is going to cause.
It is necessary for the new world. Is your cloak just a decoration?
I don't like the idea of that thing as the womb. But whatever. I'll give you a hand. We just need to destroy Cosmos, right?
It is beyond your power. The only one who can destroy Cosmos is Telos.
Oh, really? So I guess my job is to attend to the princess's little whims. Works for me. I'll lead the entourage.
What does a scan of the interior show?
Temperature, 18 degrees Celsius. Pressure, 0.9. Atmosphere is 77% nitrogen, 20% oxygen with traces of argon and carbon dioxide. The air is breathable.
What's the Elsa's position? Can we get in touch with the crew?
There's a response on the underside of the object.
I'm opening the channel.
Little Master, thank God you're here!
They showed up!
You guys sound like you're doing just fine.
Of course. You can't run a salvage business if you let every little setback get you down.
Looks like there's a couple of exceptions to that rule.
Hey! Stop goofing around and get to your posts!
We're on our way there now. Get the hangar ready for us.
Roger. We'll be waiting to welcome you.
You can't escape. Why?
We haven't got a clue. Hey, Hammer!
The logical drive isn't responding at all. There should be nothing wrong with it since it's fully repaired and functioning normally. Anyway, I haven't got a clue.
If the logical drive isn't working, there's nothing we can do.
Yes, as things are now, the environmental bugs will run out of resources first. And then, we'll eventually run out of water and oxygen.
Professor?
Something in this strange land must be affecting it. We'll have to go out and have a look.
You're certain that something in this land is causing it?
It's impossible to be sure, but I think it's worth investigating.
Gotcha! Captain, get things ready so you can launch at any time. Don't worry, we'll have you out of here in no time.